Thank you. Chairwoman Velasquez, members of the committee, thank you for this opportunity to talk with you this morning about the role of business in stimulating the economy. Again, my name is Dennis Ceru, and I represent Babson College as well as the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor. GEM is a joint venture of Babson College and the London School of Business, and it is the largest ongoing study of entrepreneurial dynamics in the world. We started with 10 participating countries. The project now, in its 8th year of operations, has expanded to include 42 countries in 2006 and now 44 countries in 2008. Some of the information that I will share with you today is derived from this research, as well as the research of my colleagues at Babson College, and peppered with my own experience in owning, managing, and advising small and medium-sized businesses. First off, the main characteristics of entrepreneurial activity in the United States is significant. The total entrepreneurial activity index in 2007 is at 9.6%. This counts both nascent entrepreneurs as well as new business owners. The overall business owners index, the count of early stage plus established businesses, is 14.1%. Interestingly enough, there are gender differences in this, with about 62% of the early stage entrepreneurs in the U.S. being men and 37.5% being women. Early stage entrepreneurs in the U.S. are very confident people. They believe their business has high potential, with 22% of them expecting to create more than 10 jobs and 50% growth in the next 5 years, compared to only 7.1% growth projected by current business owners. To us, this signifies opportunity, enthusiasm, and a positive outlook. Over 49% of early-stage companies plan to offer products that are new to customers, contrasting with only 31% from established business owners. More than 37% of early-stage companies will use the latest or newest 1 to 5 year technology in their business, as compared to only 10% of established businesses. What this says to us is that entrepreneurs are innovative. They are innovative in their use of technology as well as their creation of new business models, new services, and new technologies. They're also young. Most are 34 years of age or younger, 41.6%, and about 62% of these early-stage entrepreneurs have some degree of a college education. So a dynamic, young, educated workforce. In the United States, most of this activity is centered around the consumer-oriented services sector, about 42%, followed by the business services sector, closely followed by transforming, and very little in extractive services. In other countries, of course, we see very different combinations of these sectors. Experts in entrepreneurship overwhelmingly believe that there is sufficient equity funding, debt funding, and private funding for their new and growing firms. Government support for entrepreneurship is believed to be stronger at the local level than at the national level, with 55% claiming support from local sources and only 45% claiming support at the national level. The findings from this indicate that these entrepreneurs are consumer-focused. They do believe they have the capital to start their businesses, and they still seek most of their support at the local rather than the national level. In terms of current issues, the slump in the housing markets is causing distress not only in the home building industries but the overall financial markets as well, and many small businesses and nascent entrepreneurs will be affected if this slump continues for a prolonged period of time. The Federal Reserve has been responding with significant interest rate cuts, which have provided some stimulus. Venture capital investment has continued to grow in this country, with about a 14% year-to-year increase in the annual amount invested in portfolio companies in 2006, and an 11% increase in the first 6 months of 2007. Some of the new tax legislation proposed before Congress could potentially change the treatment of venture capitalist profits from capital gains to ordinary income, thus affecting early-stage companies that represent not only the highest investment risk, but as the committee has stated and some of my colleagues have, also create the most jobs and opportunities for the American economy. The findings from this is that there has been a negative ripple or trickle-down effect from the overall economic crisis. However, as has been mentioned by Chairwoman Velasquez and Ranking Member Chabot, that the times of economic distress are often the times when new businesses start, and they are times when entrepreneurs are able to seek opportunities that established businesses perhaps are a little bit not that comfortable taking. So in conclusion, thank you very much for inviting me here today. I hope that my testimony has underscored some of the important facts and statistics behind entrepreneurship in the United States, and I welcome your questions at the conclusion of this testimony.